Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign.
I wanna be the greatest. Everybody on the fake shit. I look around and feel like everybody is the fakest. I make this every day and I'm impatient, hoping one day I blow up from the basement. Statement, the top is so vacant. I don't hear shit that I think is amazing. Waiting for my day when I'm playing sold out shows for 1,000 faces. Hey, give me that crown, get in my way and to be put down. It ain't your place, all this my town. If I want that shit, then I'll get it right now. I'm losing it, the noose it fits. I'm losing shit, a stupid myth. You choose to live or choose to dip. You choose to fight or lose your grip and lose a gift.
I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign.
Yeah. There's no mercy in this world, just hunger-thirsty persons in different versions. Each new update, that shit worsens. Why? Pull back the curtain and you'll see the different vermin. We all have different burdens that all seem to cause disturbance. Yo, so do me a favor, don't treat me like a neighbor. Don't need the different flavors of your problems just to savor. I've got my own issues, I need a comb to get through. Don't need to groan with you, just go get your own tissue.
I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind?
This video is brought to you by 9% and powered by Petty Vision Productions. Now sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Lego! I ain't here to wake nobody up. I'm here to unplug you.
I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I got eyes in the back of my head, I'm seeing. Take me for granted and you know I'm leaving. I'ma take what's mine with the webs I'm weaving. I could take this crowd from seeing to believing. Got a taste for blood and my tongue keeps bleeding. From the words I spit, so sharp, so freezing. So cold, behold, frostbite they feeling. I could tear you apart or I could go heal them. Don't believe in fate, don't believe in ceilings. I just need a taste and my mind starts feeling. I don't pace myself, I grind on kneeling. God.
What up, though? This the word. You see the title. We gonna talk about it. But first, let me get into the chat. Let me get into the chat. Hey, can y'all hear me all right? Meek, what up, though? Appreciate you. Dee Dee. Lady Shay, what up, though? Hey, can y'all hear me all right? I'm still prayers. What up, though? Hey, bro, I was in y'all live earlier. I was wrestling with the children outside. I couldn't even type, but that was dope, bro. That y'all need to get over the prayers, man. He's spitting that game with the financials, with the investments, man. You can turn 5 into 20, 20 turn into 40, and to keep building like that. Yeah, man, look, we all got a couple dollars laying around, and if you can make something happen with that, uh, was that beneficial or not? So get over the prayers and look what he doing. You know, he can only show you what he knows. That's what's up. I appreciate you, Didi. I appreciate you. Hey man, I'm struggle streaming right now. I mean, I know a lot of people stream from their phone, which y'all know I'm not used to. It's hard for me to see the chat on my phone, so I really hate streaming from my phone. I should have had my laptop in a couple more days. I think I should have in a couple more days. But as soon as I get the laptop, we got a good show for you, man. Tay. I got a couple of other shows, so be patient. I appreciate y'all. I was supposed to pop on last night, but the kids, boy, my daughter in that phase where she ain't really sleeping no more, and trying to get her on the sleep schedule was hard. But you know, oh for sure, prayers, man. You be spitting game, bro. You be spitting game. I just wanted to tap in, though, have a conversation, and the link is in the chat if anybody want to hit. I just want to talk on a couple topics. I don't know if y'all familiar with the rapper named Julio, but he was shot and killed last night. And you know, I always say YouTube is a macro to the micro, right? With the micro to the macro. You know, what we see on this app, we see it in real life. And this young man lost his life due to the things, due to his actions. You know, the decisions he been making. You know, this dude, you know, he from Florida, but they do that drill rap down there too. You know, disrespecting the dead, talk about smoking on your op. And this dude went viral for remixing a Fantasia song, When I See You. But he went to the grave of one of his ops and was pouring champagne, laying all on the grave. It was crazy. I was watching it and I'm like, man, this is too much. Like this is next level stuff. Like the rapping and stuff is bad enough, but now, you know, people going to deceased members' grave sites. They going into their hood. They doing all this weird stuff, man. And like when I was coming up in the street, it wasn't none of that. Oh my God, I ain't turning this TV off. My TV be talking to me. But yeah, going to the grave site, you know, this and that, you're antagonizing people. Um, like that's playing this role, right? This man made money. He had enough money to get out the hood. He made enough money to stop doing what he was doing and actually do something positive. But he kept making records, kept making posts, you know, on the internet, just like you know us doing this YouTube thing. And you know, a lot of us, you know, we go a lot of different places and we see all this. We see these people, you know, threatening people, just constantly talking about people, doxing, doing all this stuff. That stuff has real life consequences. You go run into the wrong person and do the wrong thing, you go get the wrong result. You know. So this young man losing his life, yeah, who I smoked was bad. That was bad. But just my opinion. I think Julio's was worse just for the optics. You know, the music. When you talk about the lyrics, I don't know. I don't even know about the lyrics. You really because the one Julio did that wasn't to me. It was like who I smoked was like a. It was a diss. They was talking about the dead, but it was a song. Like they was, it was like it was some bars in there, bro. Like Julio Food, that shit was just totally disrespectful. I don't know, man. Maybe it's just because I'm seeing him laying on a grave or laying next to it and pouring champagne, and I don't know, man. It's the optics for me, man. Yeah, who I smoking so all of it, but that's what I'm saying. Like this whole "I'm gonna violate you" culture. You know, you violate people with words, and then you know you say something about the wrong person or to the wrong person. It don't even have to be that person. I'm pretty sure it wasn't Young and Ace or anybody who had to do. I mean, or you know, they all got beef because they gangs. But I'm pretty sure it wasn't nobody directly tied to any of the people who. When you live in that lifestyle, man, he posting his addy is like you asking for you. I mean, like I was in the street, and you know, my family had a pretty good reputation, so that shielded me a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like that shielded me because people knew like it would be a problem. But I wasn't out there doing all this shit. I wasn't out there making problems. But they knew if something happened, it'd be a problem. He out there daring people, like dropping your location. When you're in that lifestyle, you can't live both. You know, that's the thing I had to understand. You can't live a normal life and then live in the street because if you ever know a street person, A real street person, the way they move. Motherfuckers don't like going out their comfort zone. They don't go out the environment they protected in. I didn't for a long time. Like I'm not going to certain areas unless I'm deep and it's guaranteed that we can get in and out. You ain't no dropping locations. Don't nobody know when we coming. Don't nobody know when we going. Like it's even leaving your house, coming home at night. You know, I don't know where y'all live at, but like in Detroit, it's a shit ton of bushes and alleys. You pull up in your driveway, somebody pop out the alley on you. Somebody literally jump out your bushes. That's how grimy it is up here. People got pulling in their driveway. You imagine just pulling up to your house. Like you want to live a street life, you gotta live it. Ain't no people getting high and drunk and going out. Nah, you ain't did that. People are kicking your door. So you high and drunk outside is even more dangerous. You always gotta constantly be on your P's and Q's. Prayers, I mean, Liz B, what up, sis? Bron, what up, my brother? Appreciate you. Appreciate you. My bad. I'm back in the chat. But you see that on like a lot of this stuff on YouTube. Like I said, just going back and forth, all these pull-ups, like people doxing people, calling people losing their job, just on the internet in general. Like people are so fucking emotional. You don't know who you dealing with. You don't know what they got to lose. Leave people the fuck alone. And black people, man, because I'm pretty sure this was black on black crime. Black people, do me a favor, man. You know, I said this a year ago. Black benefit of the doubt, man. Give each other the benefit of the doubt. If you can't deal with a black person, don't deal with them at all. I do that with people in general. Like if we ain't building something, if we can't build, I mean, it can just be a positive connection where we can have a conversation. You know, if you feel energy that ain't matching, leave that person alone, man, because eventually it's gonna be a problem. And for some reason, when it comes to black people, we don't give a fuck about one another, man. We be black, man. Look, I'm saying this from a brother's standpoint. Black people be ready to go at each other's head at the drop of a dime. But ain't no offense against nobody else. I'm just stating an observation of my own personal opinion, what I've seen in my lifetime, right? Black people at a drop of a dime will go at each other's heads. But when it comes to a black person going at a white person or maybe anybody, they don't want to do that shit. Give black people that same benefit of the doubt that you give a white person. You don't see no black people going in no white neighborhoods terrorizing them. Crazy, I'm telling you, bro. It's like black people be wanting to come at each other next for no fucking reason. The littlest thing, boy, we be ready to go at it. So I just stay away from people. Leave people the fuck alone. You don't know what people been through. You don't know what people. You just don't know what time people on. And I ain't talking about nobody defending themselves. I mean, I don't never tell nobody how to fight. I don't tell nobody how to defend themselves. I'm talking about the motherfuckers who going around fucking with people for no fucking reason because you don't like something they said. You don't like who they in the fucking pictures with. Like that shit you go through. Like man, look, President, that shit. I feel you 100%. Like you playing with me. I'm sitting up here doing my thing, living my life. I took a picture with somebody, and you now you on some other shit, lying on my name. That can have implications. So I'm not. When you in defense mode, you in defense mode. I'm talking about people going around fucking with people because they ain't got nothing else to do. Leave people alone, man. Yeah, but that boy that from the reports, man. I mean, I feel for the family. right? I do. I feel for the family because they gotta bury a loved one. So I can only imagine the mother. I know I watched the interview before his father passed, but this is family in general, man. But I mean, you put your you 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 kind of lined yourself up. Look, man, it's already hard enough out here. We already got shit we got to face. We got all this adversity we got to face regardless, right? So why put more on your plate? Why put more bullshit on your plate? If you get a plate with shit on it, why put more shit on it? And that's what people do, man. Going around fucking with people, talking about people dead ones, and you don't do nothing like that, man. You do not do nothing like that. Miss Tracy, what up, though? Miss Tracy, I see you popping on TikTok. I gotta get over there. Every time you go live on TikTok, I'm on the phone. I be talking on the phone. I see you live on TikTok, and then by the time I get off, I forget to go over there and check to see if you still live. But I'll be over there to check you out on TikTok. Y'all go check Miss Tracy out on YouTube and TikTok and Clapper. She on Clapper too. Yeah, but at some point, um, and the people who supporting this whole culture, this look, man, I'm telling you, I wasn't in no gang. I wasn't in no gang. I wasn't gang banging, but I was in the street. I'm gonna tell you something. This whole street culture, leave that shit alone, man. Motherfuckers who really made it out of it. Trust me, we law-abiding citizens, paying taxes and everything. We ain't trying to go back. Nothing. Look, we'd be dead. I'd be dead broke, living on the street before I try to get back in the street. I'm straight. I'm straight. Once you make it out, once you find your way out that hole, man, you ain't trying to go back. And there's people jumping in that hole. Like I said, this dude done made money. He could he could have moved to Montana. Like if I did the shit that he did, man, I would have moved my ass to Montana, cut my hair. I'd have changed my whole goddamn life. Changed my whole life. Like is that fame and fortune worth it? And it ain't even fame and fortune because nothing lasts forever. Like you can make a hit song and I mean you gonna make some money off of it, go viral, but that ain't gonna keep money in your pocket. So what you gonna do? You gonna take it up a notch. And that's exactly what he did. They take it up a notch. You get clout or whatever you get from it. It ain't gonna last. And you gonna need some more. So that's why it's best to do things the right way. Do things with honor and dignity. Like even the street code, this ain't even the same thing, man. They out here fucking with women and kids. They don't care. They don't care about women, kids, old folks. They don't care about none of that stuff no more, man. Ain't no morals, ain't no honor, ain't no structure. It's anarchy, man. James, what up, though? James, after this live, I'm gonna go back and mod you up, bro. I don't know. It's like every time I play with Nightbot, I know a couple people lost their rent. Shit, I gave Prez a wrench and he came back the next day and it was gone. But I'm on my phone right now. I can't go out. But I'm gonna just yeah, I'm gonna hook you back up, James. But yeah, this yeah, people just need to stay out of people's way, man. Once you see these people ain't got nothing to lose, man, get the hell away from them. If you got something to lose in life and these people don't, I'm learning not to entertain, even on this internet. At first, I was like, in real life, I don't entertain people like that. On the internet, it's like, okay, it's a lot of space. Nah, fuck that. I'm not entertaining none of that shit no more. I'm straight. If you ain't got just as much to lose as me, I'm good. We ain't on the same playing field. We ain't know to say the playing field. You come on here, look, this whole they look name of the show, well, the name on the thumbnail. They lied to you. They've been telling you left. I'm gonna tell you right. Fuck all that. Ain't nobody better than nobody. That's the most ridiculous bullshit I've ever heard in my life. Ain't nobody better than nobody. Bullshit. If I do better, therefore I am better. If I do better than you, then I am better. And if you got people better than you, do fucking better. That's it. Every day I'm trying to do fucking better than I did yesterday. So how ain't that better than somebody ain't doing shit? It's people out here trying, it's people out here doing, and it's people out here ain't doing a goddamn thing. I'm trying, I'm doing a lot of shit and I'm trying a lot of other shit. Even with my disabilities or whatever you want to call it, my limitations, my disabilities, I'm still trying. It's people who can fucking see and ain't doing a goddamn thing with their sight. I'm doing shit with limited sight. So nah, fuck that. I am better. I'm better than a lot of motherfuckers. Josh, what up though? Commander, what up? 9755 is in the building. What up though? Yeah, stop. I'm not, man. That's all that. Yeah, ain't nobody better than nobody. That's a goddamn lie. There's people out here busting their ass trying, ain't got nothing, and they still making something out of nothing. How ain't they better than somebody ain't doing shit? If I'm up here respecting people, doing all the positive, paying my taxes, I'm doing everything the right way. And there's people out here who ain't doing shit, doing everything the fuck up. How am I not better than them? If I have morals and values, if I have respect and dignity, if I'm treating people with empathy and kind, how am I not better than somebody out here violating people for shits and giggles, fucking with people because they ain't got nothing else to do with their life, because they ain't worth shit? How am I not better than them? That's bullshit. That's that participation trophy. You feel me? Yeah, we don't negotiate with terrorists. You feel me? 755. People want participation trophies. They ain't even in the game. They ain't even sitting on the bench, and they want a reward. They want a reward for not trying. Nah, I'm straight. Nah, I'm not shitting on. Look, I got respect for everybody, but even a janitor. I don't care if he was a janitor for 30 years, did his job, took care of his kids, took care of his family. Yeah, he better than the average person on the street selling drugs. That janitor is better. You know why? Because he did it the hard way and he did it the right way. So he is better. I don't care if he ain't got a big house. I don't care if he ain't got all these nice cars. He can have a Pinto and a shack, and he doing shit the right way. He better. Your currency is your character. Remember I said that your life currency is your character, man. We talk about heaven and God. You talk about all this stuff. Guess what? It's your actions. When we talk about our soul, it's our actions. That's our character. So you got to take that into consideration when dealing with people. Because if people get you acting outside of your character, then you need to reevaluate that. It's like your stock dropping. Now I'm about to get on my prayer shit. Your stock is dropping. You get around the right people, you do the right things. You get around the wrong people, you go do the wrong things. That's just what it is. You either go influence or be the influence. It's like osmosis. Whatever is greater is going to take over. Just give you my money. But that's what it is, man. This that whole participation trophy shit, man. People ain't nobody better than nobody. Bullshit. I see a lot of people on better, and guess what? I see a lot of people better than me, and that's what make me push harder because I know it's more levels. Shit, I'm not a finished product. There's people who had head starts. There's people who started on lower levels than I did and excel higher than me. So they not better than me? Hell yeah, they had less than me and did more than me. So guess what? They're better. That's just what it is. If you want to be better, keep working. Put the work in. But people want nah. It's some people on here, man, like they on demon time. They come on here just to fuck with people. Just they get upset, get emotional, and they want to fuck with everybody else or take it out. No, go get healing, go to counseling, go to therapy, go get worked on, go fix that shit. You never even met these people online. People be having vendettas and shit. Like somebody like um, I'd be like, damn. People be mad as hell over somebody for 2 years and shit. Like 2 whole years went past, you still mad at people. Like, what the fuck did they do? Like, like, oh, they said something. Like, what the fuck? Like, man, where I grew up at and shit in life, man. You know what I mean? Man, people talk about you all the time. If it ain't messing my brand or my money, then oh well. Even then, you still conduct yourself in a respectful way where you benefit. That's what you gotta remember. No matter what people do to you, make sure you respond and not react. Because if you react, that reaction might cost you everything. And so they win even if they lose. These are the lessons I had to learn in life. Pick your battle and pick your weapons. Pick your battles wisely and you pick your weapons strategically. Make sure the weapon you use. I ain't even about to get into that. Maybe one day we'll talk about that. No big shopping better than you. Hey Holly, how you doing? Appreciate you, Holly. Did I say what up to Josh? Appreciate you. Yeah, but this yeah, man, I felt some type of way because I knew that was coming for that young man. 26 years old, just turned 26. And the sad part is, like I said, before I graduated, I buried 17 of my friends, man. Before I even graduated, 17. So, like, when you a kid, you don't think about death. When you a teenager, you ain't supposed to be thinking about death. But I seen that at a very young age. Reality, death was a reality to me at a very young age. And a lot of these, and this dude have been shot a couple times, didn't learn a lesson, or just don't care. Sometimes, like, I'm not gonna lie to you, I accepted my death a long time ago. I think I was 15, 16. I was 16, and I just knew because of the way I was moving, the way I was living, I just knew eventually it was gonna come. I didn't think I was gonna see this age. I ain't never thought I was gonna see 40. I didn't think I was gonna see 21. I ain't gonna lie to you. I didn't think I was gonna see 21. But you had that sobering, like when you see when you friends with. So I don't know if y'all ever experienced it. I probably at a young age. If you've never experienced this as a teenager, it's different when you become an adult. But as a teenager, when you so used to going over somebody's house, playing the game, just chilling with your homeboy, his mom is like your mom, and then now you burying him, and his mom is crying. You watching his mom cry, and you looking at your mom at the funeral, like, damn, that's gonna be you. That's how I was thinking. Like, I just knew, like, shit. That's gonna be my mama doing that one day because of what I'm doing. And his mother begged me to get out the street, and it took me 7 more years. 7 more years to get my ass out the street after her begging me to. 7 more years, man. And then you got people on here glorifying that. That's how I know you ain't never really, either you still living in the shithole, trying to be young and hard and gangster doing all that, or you never been there and you just talking shit. There's a lot of posers on this internet. And unfortunately, like I said, you gonna mess around and say something to the wrong person at the wrong time. And they gonna pull that card. They gonna want to see if you really like that. And it's bad when you got these older people on here doing that shit. Like these older, like man, at I'm gonna just use at 40 years old, you should be thinking about being an example, a positive example. You should mature enough to understand like there's people under me watching me. So I have to set the example. I have to show them what to do, not just tell them. Look, man, we was all young before, right? Remember, go back to the way you thought when somebody older than you was telling you not to do this or not to do that. Think about how you thought. When you want to understand how to communicate with these young kids, we wasn't listening to that shit. When they was telling us don't do this, don't do, man, we wasn't listening to that. We had to learn by experience. So a lot of these young people, look, we can keep saying stuff, but they're watching us. If we're telling them one thing and doing something else, they not gonna listen. A lot of times I didn't listen. Oh, don't smoke. Shit, you smoking. What the hell you telling me not to smoke when you doing it? That's what I'm thinking. Oh, don't do this, don't do that, but you doing it. You give them what they see us do, what they see us benefit from. They see all the good. I seen all the good side. I seen my uncles them with the Lexuses, with the Mercedes, with the stacks of money. I didn't see all the drama and shit they went through. I just seen them reaping the rewards from it. So I wanted to do it. But when I start doing it, I start to see the other side. Oh, this shit come with a lot of other stuff too. You don't get to sleep at night. You don't get to sleep good. You don't get to go to the store and be relaxed and not pay attention who around you or you don't get to do none of that. You don't get to just go somewhere and enjoy on a vacation and you don't get to do none of that. Forty, you should be thinking about being a sugar mama. At 40, I'm sitting here planning family trips and seeing how much money I'm gonna have after my wife and my kids spend it. I'm definitely not thinking like when I was 20. Definitely not thinking about that. Oh no, you ain't run no chat off. We chilling. We lacking. You never run the chat off. You get the chat list with 755. Nah, I did. I ain't been on for a couple days, and then I've been coming on late. A reaction can bring a dangerous outcome. It's better to respond with the hey, Holly. That's what I've been trying to explain to people, and just be in that mindset of taking like when things get heated. Like when I get upset, the first thing I do is take a deep breath. Like okay, because if I don't, I might say or do something that I can't take back. So I had to learn that restraint is discipline too. You know, just not saying whatever I want to say, not doing whatever I want to do. It takes discipline because when you feel wronged or you feel disrespected, yeah, it's a knee jerk reaction. Like it's an impulse, right? It's like you want to get your lick back or whatever. But sometimes it's better to take a breath, or step back, and analyze the situation. And the more you do that, the quicker you be able to do it. I can do it quick now. I can feel a reaction, but it's so much stuff to go on. I think I shared that. Like it's so first thing I do is identify why am I feeling it? Why did I even get mad? I don't care what a person says to me. I question myself. I always question yourself because a lot of times you will see the bullshit people trying to do. Right? Think about this. If me, I don't know. Like if I don't know you, why would I disrespect you? That's more me than you. If I just come on here and see somebody in the chat and just start going off, that's more me than them. So at that point, Nate, what up, though, bro? Appreciate you. The Matrix is in the building. But if I just start disrespecting people in the chat for no reason, that's more me than you. Yeah, you might be disrespected, but then you gotta understand too. Like this dude just fucked up. I went in the chat and I put peace and light, and this dude was like, "Fuck your peace and fuck your light." This okay? Have a nice day. I go to another chat. I ain't about to get mad at this dude. Evidently, something going on with him because you don't even know me. I was just coming to show support. Just ran across the page and he just going on because I put peace and light. Like, okay, yeah, you weird. Let me get on. I'm not about to engage with that person. Oh, you disrespected me. A person like that probably disrespect their mama. So what I'm gonna get mad for? They what should I expect? You gotta think about it, man. These a lot of these people on the internet, they not like us, man. They just not. So you can expect these people to have morals and values. Some of these people are literally functioning out their reptilian part of the brain. They literally functioning like wild fucking animals, immature, untamed animals. That's why they put that verse in the Bible when Jesus got nailed to the cross. Father, please forgive them, for they know not what they do. You have to, man. I'm telling you, that was some of the realest shit I ever heard in my life. Like just looking at people. Like some people, they don't got it and they never go get it. So only thing you can do is stay out their way and let them keep running into the wall. You can try to pad the wall so they won't hurt you. So they gonna take the damn pad off and keep running into the bare wall. So let them run into the walls. You can't help it. You can't save everybody. You can't, and that's just what it is. BDB, what up though? How you feeling? How you living? Hey, that was a dope show earlier, bro. Man, if y'all didn't check out the Battle of the Beats, BDB did his thing. The producers did their thing. Definitely go check that out. It's on my community wall. Definitely check it out. It was straight fire. I was supposed to be on the panel, but the way these kids set up, and then I had some additionals, my nieces and nephews. So yeah, it got kind of wild. Oh, all day, every day, man. All day, every day. Yeah, you doing your thing, man. I'm happy I can just, you know, watch it, support it, whatever I can possibly do. I'm excited that I had the opportunity. But yeah, that oh yeah, Commander, we gotta get you. I know you don't do IG, but we gotta get you on IG because Commander could have came over and she could have been a judge too. Yeah, Commander, we gotta get you on IG. But yeah, this yeah, it's consequences and repercussions from your words and your actions. You have to be mindful, man, what you say and how you say it to people. You don't know who you talking to. You might be talking to a straight psychopath. Yeah, you thinking you safe in your home. This motherfucker drive 4 states away to come get you. There's people like that on this app. You don't know. Shit, motherfucker might lose his job and you start talking crap and he ain't got nothing else to lose. So now he coming. Hey, people don't think things happen until it happens to them. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I had a lot of crazy shit happen in my life. That's why I know everything is possible. When I tell you, look, man, I've been in combat sports. I boxed, I did Muay Thai, I did Wing Chun ever since I was, I think, 7 years old. I can't even remember. I was a little kid with a gi on doing karate. Okay, I've been doing this for a long time. I done got hit. I done played football. I played baseball. I played basketball. I took contact. You know, I done been choked out. I done been put to sleep. Right. And when I tell you, when I got kicked in the back of my head, I barely felt it, and didn't even catch me clean. And when the doctor told me that's the part of my brain where I had the spot on, and that's where they like from the MRI, like they said that's what's preventing the fluid. Like I'm thinking like what the fuck, man? I done been hit in the head with bottles and bricks and shit, and I barely get kicked in the head, and now I've lost my eyesight. You don't think it happened until it happened to you. Just know everything is possible. What's that show? A Thousand Ways to Die. Everything and anything they call it freak accident, but guess what? It'll be you on the end. So don't put yourself in fucked up situations. If you can avoid fucking with people, if you can avoid talking about, if you can avoid any of that, just try to avoid it. Because you don't know who you dealing with. You can think this person's soft or this person that ain't gonna do nothing. You don't know. So why even take that risk? I mean, at the ages we are now, I'm 40 years old. I'm not into gambling with my life. I'm just not into. I did that when I was young. I did a lot of stupid stuff. But now I'm older. I got kids. I got a wife. I got responsibilities. I got duties. I'm not gambling with my life. If somebody want to pop off and say, okay, do your thing. Or do your thing. I'm just not doing it. Mosquito. What? I can't even. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I ain't talking to you, 755. Oh my God, 755. I was showing my son. We didn't watch it live, but I was watching a replay, and I was showing him Bluey. He went crazy. He was like, "I want to paint Bluey." I'm like, "Oh my God!" So yeah, I gotta hook him up. I gotta buy a new damn roof though. That shit about to cost 30 G's. That's homeowner stuff. But but where it has done it all. He's the new undisputed. Oh, 755. I killed this huge mosquito. My wife was like, "Why did you kill it? It don't bite." I'm like, "That big ass nose." Like shit. Tell them that's what they born to do. Suck blood from me. That's what mosquitoes are born to do. Suck blood. And he in my house. If he was outside, I wouldn't bother him. But you in my house, so I got every right to eliminate any threat that's in my house. So that's what I did. I eliminated the mosquito. Sorry, guts to go. But yeah, it's unfortunate. But I mean, at some point, these rappers, they gotta learn, man. I don't see, like, I don't know, jail. I don't know. I don't know. And the sad part is these kids ain't even they kids, man. Shit, I'm 40 now. I can call a 26-year-old a kid. They kids. They ain't even started living life. I didn't even know what fucking life was about at 26. I was still figuring it out. I'm still figuring it out, right? Certain aspects, but I got a good understanding. But then, shit, I was just living. I wasn't thinking about tomorrow. Everything was about right now. Okay, you supposed to be asleep. You can't find your charger. Okay, yeah, I think mommy threw it on the floor. I'll find it in a minute, okay? Just lay down. You supposed to be asleep, bro. And this is my life. My son was knocked out asleep. My daughter was woke, jumping on the bed, end up waking him up. Now she's asleep. Now he woke. It's like they tagging each other in. Okay, I'm about to go to sleep. You wake up and pester daddy. You know, but I wouldn't have it no other way, man. I love my kids. I love my kids, man. But that's what I'm saying. Like, you think I'm about to throw all this away for some shit on the internet? Let me see. Yeah, but look, you see how late it is? Look, it's almost 2 o'clock in the morning. You gotta go to speech in the morning. Oh no, not tomorrow. You got enough battery. There's a lot on there. There's more than half. Go lay down. I'll be in there in a minute. Yeah, he a church. You know what? Actually, his mama, yeah, and my wife, she didn't like throw it. She just tossed it on the floor. He had the charger on the bed. But yeah, if you really got something going on in real life, don't throw it away. No internet beef, no internet. I call it shenanigans. Even you just have to realize. I mean, it's one thing to have a disagreement or even an argument. Going back and forth. On the internet, but once you get to threatening people's lives and talking about people's kids, degrading the people, deceased ones, that's a whole new level. Like you can get into an argument on the internet, have words or whatever with people, but all that threatening and all that, like, come on now. and then you recording it like this shit is recorded. Even if it's your panel, you don't know who screen recorded that shit. Once you say it, you said it. Once you say it, it's out there. You can't. It's there. You know. Like Holly was saying earlier. Response. A response is always better than a reaction. A response. You can respond to people. 755, you a nut. Yeah, Fred. Oh my God, bro. My son, he think he like 6'5", 265 pounds or something. He, we had we had groceries delivered today. So I'm going on the porch and I always get like, most of the bags usually it's like, I probably grab all of them and walk in. So I guess he called himself grabbing 4 bags and I'm looking like, bro. You can't lift that. His little ass lifted, but he been carrying like jugs of milk since he was like 1 or 2. Like my son is, but he's 4 years old. He's built like a 6, 7 year old. He ain't no average 4 year old. This boy is he a beast, man. He is a beast. He wear like in clothes right now. I think he wear a 9T, 8 or 9T. He wear a size 11 toddler and 4. He gonna be a beast. He keep growing the way he growing. This boy gonna be a beast. He gonna be taller than me. I already know. He gonna get the height I was supposed to have. When I was younger, the doctor said I was gonna be like 6'5". I stopped at 6 foot. They ain't know what the hell they was talking about. Well, my whole family big, but his muscles have definition in his back. Like when he lifts his arms up, you can see his traps. Like they cut, and I'm looking like, what the hell? But I mean, he been um like I got speed like a standard speed bag, heavy bag. He been like working out ever since. He was little. He do push ups with me. I'm learning teaching him how to do mountain climbers now. I gotta get this belly fat off. So he know how to plank. He gonna be a little monster. Shit, my son almost taller than a damn midget. He come up to my waist already. I'm 6 foot. He already passed my waist. He gonna be taller than my wife by the time he turned 10 once. So my wife 5'5". I think I was taller than my mama. So I was like 10 or 11. She's 5'5". Yeah, he gonna be a beast, man. He gonna be a gentle giant, though. I don't know, man. He got attitude. I'm trying to nip that in the bud. Now I already know what it is. Here he come again. What's poppin'? All gone? You don't need nothing else to drink. You don't need nothing else to drink. You supposed to be asleep. Go lay down. And I done told you twice. You can get a little bit of water. Will you get it? Will you get it? You better not drop nothing out that refrigerator. The juice. See, this is the thing. This is the crazy thing about him. He gonna go to sleep around 3 o'clock, and he gonna pop up like the Undertaker at 7. He wake up every day at 7 o'clock. He got a routine. He wake up. He get the little step ladder. He get the grabber. And he grab the cereal off top of the. He used to always eat them Eggo waffles. He'd go in there. He make his own breakfast, but now he eats cereal. He go up there, get the cereal off the top of the refrigerator. And him and his mama are weird. My wife eats cereal with no milk. And she be like, bring me a spoon. I'm like, for what? Well, I'm about to eat cereal. What are you doing there? You put it out. You didn't put it up. Matter of fact, get the bag and put them blocks up. No, get them up. Get the bag and put them up. I told you to put them up before. I want to keep my living room clean, at least for a couple hours. Ladies, Shay. Yeah, they laughing at me because my son up here terrorizing me. Ladies, Shay, they laughing at me. Yeah, next week I should have my laptop. I'm about to go get a new one. I was about to just get a whole desktop set up, but I think I like the laptop. And then my wife, she wanted to set me up, and but we rearranging the house, so I might turn his little playroom. Cause I'm turning it into a classroom. Cause I was thinking about sending him to kindergarten so he can get acclimated with with kids and stuff. But he don't want to go to school. He want to homeschool. So I'm gonna turn his playroom into a classroom. You want to go to school? You too loud at 5. Take your butt to sleep. We gotta get up. If you want to ride your bike, well, we can't ride it anymore. Uh-oh. Oop, I thought I hit. Okay, we cool. Public service announcement. I'm done with AI video. Whatever. Just like you done with eulogy. Don't listen to Nate. He done what he done with AI video. He ain't done with no damn AI video. The Matrix is here for 2024. Yeah, uh-oh. The commander in chief is in the building. What up, though?
Ooh, that was a nickel. What up, Nine?
Chilling
What
nine.
up,
What it do?
Nine? I came up here just to say something to Nate. Nate, you lie. You lying.
He be lying.
You lying, Nate.
Tell what I'm done with AI videos. I believe it next year. I believe if he finds something else, then I believe it. But no, he ain't done. Matter of fact, we're gonna need 4 a day.
Nate, baby, I'm gonna need you to come up here and do a eulogy for the AI videos, if that's the case.
He was done with eulogies, remember?
Oh, was he? Nah, he
Yeah,
can't be done with eulogies.
he talking about I'm done doing eulogies. He said that at the beginning of the year. Yeah, that eight man 755. I'm because I've been looking at like gaming laptops, and this one I was looking at the laptop, and it was like it comes with like an AI feature, and I didn't know what it was, and I can't remember the name of it. But I was looking at it, and I'm like, man, this is some whole different level shit. Like this, the editing app to come on the laptop, it's like I can it's kind of what I wanted the desktop for, but I can make like AI like whole videos. You know, like now you can text the image and the AI will create it. But
Yeah.
this one has like a story mode. Like I can create a story through texting.
Yeah, yeah.
And
You just tell it and it like does it all for you.
yeah,
But
but they make the little people like I it's
yeah.
like that shit is crazy because it's like you can put like man and then describe the man, then put woman, then describe the woman, and it'll generate, and then you make a story based off of what you create. I was like,
But
oh, that might be
trip
dope.
out. Trip out on when you do that is are the people what you figured they would like what you envisioned because a lot of times it is and it's crazy. But
Yeah,
if you don't like it, you can like they could try it. You could do it another way or whatever. Like try again, and then they'll give you another one.
and this technology, you notice how fast technology is moving. Like I grew up in the 8-track days. My grandmother still had 8-track. We had a record player. All that stuff is gone. Like you don't even need a CD no more. Like you just download it,
Is
stream
that like 8 songs on a track or what is that? No, I'm just kidding.
it. But can you imagine like the kids born in the 2000s or like say 2010? They ain't even gonna know what a damn CD is.
No, but really, why was it called that?
Is oh man, I just had it's on the tip of my tongue. CD is
Okay.
oh man.
While you're thinking about that, I have another a petty service announcement via Lady Shay to Nate. Nate, sorry, no hot plates, no chicken biscuits for you. It's too hot. You're gonna have to eat salads. I don't know, fruit.
Prayers, what do CD stand for? I forgot what it stood for. Compact disc.
Compact disc. But what did eight? Why was the 8 track called 8 track? Does anybody know?
It was called an A track. I don't know. It was called an A track though, like the letter
Oh,
A.
like the letter. Oh, okay.
Yeah, an
I
A
thought an
track.
eight.
I never knew why. I never questioned that. Now I'm about to go look it up when I get off. Somebody want to Google that? What does A track stand for? Peanut butter petty time. Peanut butter petty time. I'm
Where
going
you at?
in no Diddy. Uh-oh. Oh, I just looked in the chat. Yeah, compact disc.
Oh yeah, I've heard those AI music tracks. I don't know how
Yeah,
you do those.
that's
Those are pretty cool.
they. I did a couple videos with like, but I can't. The app I got, the only option they give me is this Australian dude. So I'm like, I don't want that. I want like, you ever see them shorts when they had like some of the famous old dead people talking, like Genghis Khan, and they was telling
Mm,
stories? I gotta figure out what app that is. That's dope.
I feel like it's dope, but like it's kind of wrong at the same time.
Yeah, it look weird.
Like, can you imagine like after you pass away, people are using your image to make you say whatever they want, not approved by you?
Oh my goodness. It was just one. I felt so freaky watching it. What is the name? I subscribe to the channel, but they tell like stories where like criminals, the criminal be telling the story, and like a lot of the people, they deceased. So, but they had this one, and I'm watching it, and I remember reading about it. It was this female cop in New Orleans. and she got involved with this drug dealer. I never knew the whole story. I just knew of the late, like she was a cop that got involved with a drug dealer, and but she was telling the story, and it was so freaky watching her tell the story. It was all
It like
AI.
captivates you, right?
Yeah, and I'm like, this is fucking freaky because it's like it's hearing her perspective, but I know it's not her. But I'm watching her tell her side of the story, and she was
So,
talking about how the guy mesmerized her, and
mhm.
she wasn't thinking in her right mind when she got involved, and after she got involved, she did too much stuff to turn back, and I'm like, oh my god, this is so freaky.
So people were doing that with, it's now against TOS, but people were doing that with children, using the child's image to tell the
Mm,
story of what happened to them. And that's now against TOS, at least for the children. I don't know for what you're
oh
talking
man,
about, but
that's
like
fucked up. I
I
didn't
think
know
like
they did
children
that.
of, yeah. Yeah, people actually did that.
People have no boundaries.
Well, I mean, for educational purposes, I guess, but like it's kind of messed up, right?
Yeah, if the child, I mean, I couldn't do that with a child. Like, how to, I don't know. It's hard enough talking about, like, it was a couple times I was watching, like, crime channels and they start talking about what happened to children. Like, that one guy, he was some Chicago rapper and he filmed himself, urinating on a grave site. And, like, hours later, he was with his daughter in the McDonald's drive-thru, and some people seen him and lit the car up. He did not get scratched, and his little girl passed away. And
Wow.
I'm
But
sitting here like,
is that
oh
because of
my
what he
god,
did? Like because of what he did,
yes,
or it was just a coincidence?
that's because of what he did.
Wow.
Like he literally went. And see, that's what I'm saying. Like you put other people in danger too. You doing all this ignorant stuff, trying to go viral, and you got kids in the car, and people don't care nowadays. People, it's not like back in the day. People used to give you a pass if you was with like a woman or with a child. Now they don't care who you with,
But like also, I think sometimes they can't even see the little kids, because they're like you can't see them in the car.
and that's the thing too. She wasn't even big enough to be in the front seat. I'm not saying it wouldn't happen if she was in the back, but it's like I don't know, man. It's just unfortunate that we live in a world with so much violence. But
What's up, Riaz?
young Riaz, what up, though?
Yeah, there's stories every single day. It seems like every single day. Tragedies, children, families, all sorts of stuff.
And like my wife was like, man, she got so mad yesterday. Was that yesterday or this morning? I think it was yesterday. She was like, look at this MF. I'm like, what is you screaming? I'm thinking somebody did something to her. She was showing me a story where the dad said he forgot the child was in the car and the child passed away from being in a hot car. And I'm like, how does that
Hmm.
shit still happen? Like, why are you like I don't even let my son go outside in the backyard by himself. Why would I leave a child in the car?
But the word, like people live really busy lives with kids and both parents working. I can see how it can happen, but in order to avoid that, you have to put some safety measures. Like I feel like they should make something so that you remember. You know what I mean? Like, or you put something in front of your steering wheel, or I don't know, like to remind you just in case. Because
Man,
you know what it usually happens is when like their schedule changes. Like it wasn't dad's turn to take the baby to preschool or something, or to the daycare, and so it wasn't like their normal everyday thing where it's automatic. You remember, you take out your baby. I know I saw a story
I,
like that.
I can understand like a lot of every I guess situation or scenario would be different, but Yeah, I doubt like this dude wasn't. Nah, he wasn't one of those type of people. You can just tell that he just neglected kids. He left the child in the car on purpose. He just probably. I just don't think he. I just think he was reckless. Like he knew that he like when he left that car, he knew the kids was in there.
Hey, homeless. Homeless is in the chat. He changed his name though. He's now Northwest 425.
Northwest. What up, North?
What up, Northwest? Yeah, children are top priority, but I could see how that could happen. Like if you're riding in the car and you're like, sometimes we're like stressing out over something and you're thinking and thinking and like I don't know. I know it's not right, but I could see how it could possibly happen.
I
If they fall
remember
asleep, they're not making
I
a
went
peep.
I went to this it's in Michigan is a lot of Detroit, got a bad name. People know Detroit for the crime, but there's other little pockets or anyway, I was in Pontiac. I don't know if you ever heard about Pontiac, but the part I was in Pontiac, it wasn't a good part. And this lady I was dating at the time, she had just moved into this house. And I'm looking around like, no, this ain't, a good neighborhood. But anyway, so we go to the store. And when I pull up, I see another car pull up right behind me on the side. Dude jumped out. And when somebody pull up like that, you ain't really looking in that car, man. He pulled up, jumped out. I seen the guy pull up, jumped out. Wasn't nobody in the front seat. But when I got out, I looked over, there's a baby in the fucking back seat of the car.
By itself?
Yeah. Like the baby, he jumped out, left the baby in the car. So I go in the store, I'm like, hey man, there's a kid in the car. Like, you left the kid in the car? Oh yeah, I'm just grabbing some stuff. I got my stuff and get out the store and I sat there and the girl was like, why you sitting here? I'm like, he left a baby in the car. And I'm sitting here. Do you know he was in there for like 10 minutes? I
Yeah.
sat out there till he came out. And when he came out, I was about to fight the dude. Man, him going at it. Mind your own motherfucking
Oh.
business. It ain't your kid. And I'm like, you damn right, because if it was my kid, it wouldn't have been left in the car by itself.
And the
I
windows
said,
were open?
nope, nope, the car was
Was the
unlocked.
car on?
The car was on, but it was unlocked.
Okay, this same scenario happened to me the week before last, but the guy left the two kids in the car and it was a truck and but the car was running, windows up, so he had the AC going, but the doors he locked the doors. So, yeah, when he came back out, I stayed with the kids. When he came back out, the older kid, the little girl was in the car seat. She was real little, like maybe 2 years old, maybe 3 possibly. And the older kid passed out and he wouldn't wake up. So we were like trying to
Oh,
get he's like, open the door, wake up, wake up. The kids were locked inside with the AC running and he was pissed. Can you believe that?
man, I'd have broke that window.
I
He'd have been even more pissed than me.
I mean, I scolded him. I told him, "Don't ever do that," because where he parked the car, it was like it was like a cliff. Like if the little
Mhm.
girl would have pushed something, which she did try to get the wheel, and I told her no, and she listened to me. But my fear was that the car could just roll over, like roll over the cliff. I had to get a
I
bag of
remember.
candy out of my car and like tell the little girl like, "I'll give you the candy." I told the dad to do it, but she didn't listen to him. And then I bribed her with the candy, and she shook her little brother until he woke up. I was like, "Shake him, shake him." So what
The,
happened? You didn't fight the guy, or what happened?
no, we was just arguing, and the girl ended up pulling me back and like, get in the car, come on. I got cussed out. I got cussed out a lot.
Yeah, this guy went into
But
the pharmacy. It took him a little while, like you said, probably like I felt like more than 10 minutes.
look, it's not convenient, to get a child in and out of the car. It's really not. It's not convenient. And it can be a pain in the ass. I know. I'm gonna come lay down in a second. Go lay down. I'll be in there in a minute. But it's a pain in the ass, but it's necessary. So
Yeah, and
What's
this
up?
guy was angry. He was angry at the kids, at the little boy because he wouldn't wake up. And finally, when the little boy opened the door, he was like pissed. His face was all red. And I was like, don't get mad at the kids. It's not their fault. It's your fault. Like, don't do that.
I remember, I remember when I was little and my little cousin, my it was actually my cousin, but she left her two kids in the car, and her son, my cousin, put the car in reverse and went backwards into another car. It ain't like messed the car up, but it was a little damage, just like mine. Cause he just put it in reverse. He didn't hit the gas, but he hit another car, and
How old was he?
he he was 10. You know, my cousin left the car running and everything. He, she said, I wasn't even in the store 3 minutes. This little badass got in the driver's seat and put the car in reverse. And my grandmother was like, what you expect? You're a kid. Why would you leave a kid in the car, a running car?
Yeah, that's just you're asking for it. Like
Hmm.
kids will grab scissors and cut their own hair. Like kids will do everything they're not supposed to. At least they try to anyway.
Oh my God. My son almost cut. This was like 2 months ago. Like my daughter got this little ponytail. And he was like, Dad, Dad. And I looked over and I'm like, no. You know, you gotta get that real loud scream to scare the life out of their body so they won't do what they about to do. He was about
Mhm.
to cut her ponytail. And I'm like, where the fuck you get scissors from? They fell off the top of the refrigerator. He grabbed them. I'm like, okay, well, don't put them there no more.
I'm telling you, and it happens like in just a split second.
We was little. I remember I remember because I didn't live with my mom when I was little, up until I moved to Michigan. But I remember going to stay the night over there, and uh my second sister was born, and my mom was giving them a bath, and she came out of the bathroom to get a towel. And I'm talking about like the linen closet when you walk out the bathroom, the closet right there, and grab a towel, and I just heard her screaming. So man, my stepdad jumped up. Yeah, what? Hey, why is you on my couch? I ain't even see how long she been up there. My dog just said, go lay down. Nope, I'm mad at you. You know better. Gone. Gone.
Ooh, somebody's in the chat I've
Yeah.
never seen before.
Uh,
Hello, Miss Chicago. How you doing?
this Chicago in the building. What up, though? Okay, okay. Y'all tripping. First the kid, now the dog. But yeah, so she grabbed the towel. We heard her screaming. The older sister had a razor shaving the baby's hair.
I don't know what's
I'm
worse. I feel
like,
like that one's worse. Shaving the hair.
oh man, she had like two spots on the side of her head.
Yeah, you see those videos where the kids have like chocolate everywhere or like powdered sugar, flour.
I know. Is the door locked? Okay, and the camera's on, so we ain't got to worry about the bad people. Yeah, the bad people they stay outside, and we got the dog right here. And if they come in, you know, Daddy gonna handle it, right? Yeah, we good. You okay? Go lay down, baby. He trying to find every reason to stay up. He talking about the
Prez said,
bad
my little
people
sis
outside.
put gel all over the cat. That's funny.
Oh,
The cat's hair is all slick with gel.
mm. I got one. Now I don't know if I can tell this story, but my sister did not grow up to be no mass murderer. Okay, I just want to put that out there. She's actually a doctor now. Okay, she has
All
her
right.
PhD in psychology and education, and she has 3 kids. She has no police record or anything like that. But when she was 5, we had gerbils, and she grabbed. You remember Elmira off? Animaniacs. And she grabbed the animals and
Yeah,
squeezed them.
I'm gonna love you and squeeze you and whatever. I can't remember. Yeah, I know which one you're talking about.
So yeah, she literally popped the guinea pig eyeballs up. Like she
Oh
was squeezing it so hard,
no.
and the eyeball popped out.
Oh
One of them, not
no.
both of them. Just one of literally popped out. Yeah,
God bless. Did it survive?
no, it
Oh
lived for like
Lord.
3 days. Yeah, no, yeah. Yeah, Auntie Josette did that. So we gonna ask her tomorrow. My, he at that age where he know everything you saying. And he was like, she did this? Like, yeah, Auntie did that.
Prez.
Elmira, yeah. Didn't I tell you, what are you running and jumping? You supposed to be asleep, bruh. How do you got all this energy?
Hot Papa. Hachi.
Can't go to sleep. Go lay down. I'll be in there in a minute. Oh, man. Yeah, shout out to Miss Chicago. I appreciate you, sir. Yeah, we just chopping it up tonight. We ain't really got no topic. I was just talking about all this. I was talking about that Fulio, and I was saying, okay, look, you made me spill that. Stop playing. Now I gotta clean that up. But we was just saying how your words and your actions can have consequences. You don't know who you're dealing with online, or who watching it, or who hearing it, and how they really feel. You know, some people be on crash out mode and be willing to take a trip or do something stupid.
Yup. I saw a story today. I don't know when it happened, but I think it's from is it New Mexico or Arizona, and a neighbor got into it with somebody else, like another somebody else from the neighborhood, and oh, it was really bad. The guy was the guy was pulling into his driveway, and another car was speeding by, and he yelled out, "Slow down!" And the guy, instead of slowing down or just going on his merry way, he put the car in reverse, and he's like, "What did you say?" He's like, "Slow down!" And then he got off his car, and they had like a little exchange of words, and yeah, one of them didn't make it out. One of them didn't make it out alive,
I
and it's
don't
like
usually,
it's a shame.
uh, yeah, but I don't usually incriminate myself. But I remember I was um working on my car, and I was in front of the house. Like, so I was like in the street, but I was in front of my house. So I think I was changing. I had to change the head gasket. So this car came flying down the street, and when it passed me, I stepped in the street and I yelled, "Slow down!" So the car hit the brake lights, and as it was reversing, I had a twerk wrench in my, and I was a little I was a little wild.
Wild, wild.
Yeah. So he put the car in reverse and he flying back. So I just threw the fucking torque wrench. Like, because like he was like 3 houses back. Like, he could have hit me. I threw the torque wrench in back of the car. Like, I threw it at the back. Dude put the car in park, and it was like I had probably about 3 or 4 people at my house with me. When he got out the car, he get with me. We stomped the shit out of him. Yeah, we kind of stomped the shit out of him. But it's like little kids be playing in the street, and you on the side street. This ain't the main street. Just 25
Mhm.
miles per hour down the street, but even that is too fast, in a residential area. So when people came flying down the street, we took offense to it because we had a lot of kids on our block. So, you know, uh,
Right.
we kind of,
Because in this story, the guy goes something about this is my neighborhood, and then the guy's like, and this is and he said, "This is my neighborhood too," or in is this not my neighborhood too? I don't know, but some stuff is just unnecessary, and you never know who's having a worse day than you, who's a little
yeah.
bit off their rocker. I don't know. It's a hard one.
And see, now that I'm older and mature, I realize like stuff I did. Like if that guy had a gun or something. Yeah. What happened? Let me see.
Sometimes it's just
Okay, let me
better to
see.
not say anything at all. I'm not one to like
No, you
ignore
good.
things, but depends on what it is.
I don't.
I feel like if you see something where you think you can help, obviously you're exposing yourself even when you're just trying to help. But I'll do it depending on the
Yeah.
scenario. I've put
You see,
myself in
that's
harm's way before. But the young girl out of Texas that was unalived, supposedly somebody saw her hiding like next to a trash can or something. And if that guy would have helped her, or said something or done something, she might have still been alive today. But
now you.
unfortunately, yeah,
That's the thing, man. Like in today's society, um, I don't know. Maybe it was always been like this. I just feel like we were more um, personable towards one another, even if we didn't know one another back in the day. Like in today's society, you got to be careful who you say hello to. I don't. Down south is different from up north, but up here, you got to watch who you say. You can't say hi to everybody. So let alone actually extending the hand to help someone. You know, I remember it was this guy I worked. I think I told this story. It was this guy I worked with. Um, he had a family member who stopped on the freeway, and I had just passed this car on the way home from work. Okay, I passed this car, had it had its lights on, and it was late. I got off at 11:30. By the time I made it out the hospital, it was probably close to 12. I seen the hazardous lights. I was about to stop, and some told me to keep going. Like, man, I'm tired. I'm gonna just go home. I came to work the next day, and he was a janitor. And usually, his rounds come about 4 o'clock, and I'm like, oh, where Ralph at? Oh, you ain't here? His, I think it was his nephew, stopped to help somebody on the freeway right by the hospital. And when he got out the car to help him, the people shot him and took his car.
wow, yeah.
I'm like, what the hell? I'm like,
Did he
and
make
like
it?
told me, nah, he passed away.
Oh, shame.
They didn't even find him until like daytime. They didn't even find the body until today. He was laying there for a while. But the same people I was thinking about stopping, that's who he stopped to help. And I'm like, damn, what if I would have stopped? That would have been me.
Right.
The only thing is, at that time, uh, I was still kind of in and out the street. So if they would have shot me in the chest, they would have shot a vest and I would have shot back. That's the only difference. But shit, something told me to keep it moving.
Mm, yeah. Never know. And you know what? Sometimes people that pull over on the side of the road like that, like on the freeway and stuff, they're actually doing deals. They do it on the freeway because it's, there's cars passing by, nobody can really see, and they'll do deals on the freeway with another car who will pull up and they do a little deal and then they go on their merry way. So you might be interrupting
Yeah,
something. You never know.
yeah. I'm not going to incriminate myself, but I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Oh man. Okay, you sleeping?
Yeah, Lady Shay, I know what you mean.
Let me put this boy back to sleep. I appreciate you, so
Good
I
night.
appreciate everybody rocking out, but the the general of the house is not he not gonna go to sleep until I go in there with him.
All right, handle your business. Good night, everybody.
Appreciate you. Hey, shout out to the chat, man. I appreciate everybody coming through, rocking out with me, man. Um, like I said, we have a show. We got a good show probably Tuesday or Wednesday. Um, yeah, because it's gonna take probably a day for it to clear. Tuesday or Wednesday, I should have my laptop, so um, look out for that. I'm gonna post the. I post a link a little early. We gonna change some stuff up, not major changes, just little changes with the content of the show. Oh no, Tuesday we gonna do another we need answers. You know, BDB hosts a show over here every other Tuesday or every Tuesday. We gonna get a definite time and a definite uh placement for that show. But we set thought we got a couple good shows coming on that segment. So look out for that. Shout out to BDB. Appreciate bro for hosting that over here. Um so yeah, we got that. We got a couple other new things coming. I'm just chilling, stacking stuff up, and so it should be interesting. Me and Tay got a new show. It's gonna be that's gonna be fire and ice. It's gonna be fire and ice simultaneously. So yeah, look out for that. We will bring Kings and Queens POV back. I want to hold panels. When I do that, we'll have different topics, and I want the ladies and the fellas to participate. Participation is only gonna make the show that much better. So I appreciate y'all. One thing being in the chat, y'all know y'all don't get a cam up or nothing like that to hit the panel. Um, but yeah, so I want to have, and if y'all got any suggestions or anything y'all want to talk about, you know, let me know. I'm gonna open and talk about anything and everything. I'm gonna talk more relationships. I'm gonna talk about relationships more. I am a certified relationship coach, life coach, and spirituality coach. So I'm gonna get into that. I'm not gonna start another channel for that. I'm gonna just put it in a playlist over here. But just me personally, I just believe uh, getting information from people who doing things at a high level. So like a lot of these conversations about relationships, I think it's hurting more than helping. So I'm gonna get my $1.50. Um, I'm gonna give y'all my $1.50. Uh, but yeah, but y'all know what I always say: care about how you feel. These are conversations to build nation. And if I say anything in this video that resonated with you, do me a favor: hit that share button. Tell somebody to tell somebody. Help me spread the word. But until next time, we out.
You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. Looking for change, looking for pain. Pulling a mob, pushing a train. I'll never stop, stick to a lane. Pick up the pieces and go rearrange. I'll be the best above all the rest, put me to the test and expect nothing less, you check as I'm chess, what's happening next, yeah. He got the venom, a tangible weapon, no coming in second. This life is a lesson, he got a new engine from pain, that's a blessing. New focus, no guessing, just bold and obsession. All in his possession, you got their attention. I'll leave an impression and take a redemption. Just kill no discretion, your mind is a weapon. 11-11, it's time for progression, You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep move feet, hurt it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep on this evening. Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. When they try the chains, you can say no, free me. So he's been looking for somebody who could save him, instead of searching inside for what they gave him. A strong will, strong mind